feel like waste a bullet. Just to... That's right, dude. That's right. Hey.
Look, buddy. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, let's just get this over with. And we'll just make this, like, pretty short. Alright, so these are the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games coming in November... What day is this? Oh, November 19th. So, shall we begin? And we'll just make this like my usual ebb and flow. And okay, let's actually start this right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and whatever time zone you're in. I know it's weird to do this on like some commentary, but I'm not going to do a streaming because it's a little later than I thought it would be, and so I'm going to go ahead and just announce the games that are coming on PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. So, we'll make this like 1 minute, and here we go. I mean, it's not really necessary to do these PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, and the Essential too. I kind of started this like earlier this year, and I didn't do it last year. Alright, well, we'll just kind of pause it here because, you know, because I'm not actually going to go ahead and play the game. I just want to make this straight to the point. But yeah, even I know that there's really no point to do the announcing the PlayStation Extra and Premium and the Essential because you guys can easily read this on Google or the PlayStation blog. That's completely understandable. I kind of like doing it. I kind of got used to it. This is kind of like ebb and flow, and I don't know if anybody actually does it besides Push Square and the official PlayStation website, but yeah, I kind of like putting my own spin on it. Alright, well, further ado, like I was saying, here are the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium games coming on November 19th, so here we go! Alright, let's get 1 minute. Alright, so, under it, this is Grand Theft Auto 5 coming on PS4 and PS5. This is a PlayStation Plus re-release, as it's put in asterisk. Alright, well, I might as well tell you about this Rockstar game that was gone after a short while and then brought back again, like Ubisoft games. Haha. So, when a young street hustler, a retired bank robber with family issues and kind of a fat son, and a terrifying psychopath, that's pretty accurate, find themselves entangled with some of the most frightening and deranged elements of the criminal underworld. You don't say. The U.S. government and the entertainment industry, they must pull off a series of dangerous heists to survive in a ruthless city in which they trust nobody. You know, in the fictional town of Los Santos, Los Angeles. Okay, let's move on to the next clip. I mean, nothing more I need to say. This game has been out for decades, and it'll keep... Yeah. And timer, go. Alright. So... Next game is Dying Light 2, Stay Human, coming on PS4, PS5. Doesn't the title kind of contradict itself? Dying Light, so your light is going out, but Stay Human, but you're turned into a zombie. Isn't the main character affected? Well, anyway, let's read it. No, the title contradicts itself. What do you think about it? In Dying Light 2, survival meets action adventure as you attempt to endure a hostile post-apocalyptic world. Rival factions across the city aren't the only enemy. A virus has turned a vast majority of the human population into monsters. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to leave you for. I mean, if you played the first game, then you kind of know what the sequel is going to be about. But it contradicts to each other. What do you think about it? It made sense Dying Light, the first one, because it was the first game. Dying Light, Stay Human, that kind of contradicts yourself if you're going to turn into a zombie. Okay, whatever. Yeah, not gonna lie, this was absolutely on my radar. I absolutely was looking forward to this one. So, okay, so Like a Dragon, Ishin. I hope that's how it's pronounced. If not, I apologize. I apologize so much. Coming on PS4, PS5. I'm excited about this one. I'm all hyped for it. 1860s Kyo, or Kyo, is played by a widespread equality, and one samurai will change the course of history in his search for justice. Take up the sword as Sakimoto Ryoba, and venture to Kyoto to find your father's killer, clear yourself on a famed memory, and restore your honor. I'm also, Yakuza series is kind of one of those, like, I won't even say it's a sleeper hit. It's just one of those kind of like series that can do completely anything they want and get away with it. I mean, come on, Goro Majima is a pirate now. I'm also for Yakuza and Samurais. Oh yeah, I'm in. Alright, well, we'll just hear this up. Alright, so the fourth game on the list is going to be MotoGP 24 on PS4 and PS5. As a new season dawns, the winds of change are sweeping through the pit crews. Embark on your quest to become a MotoGP legend.
Press cross button.
I don't care. I'm gonna go to the title screen.
Quit to titles. Press cross button to start. Press cross button. No. Press circle button.
Okay, well, to finish this out, embark on your quest to become a MotoGP on MotoGP legend and shape your own epic saga. Okay, we better hurry up because YouTube will copyright this. I will pass on this game. It's another motorcycle game that doesn't seem interesting. Anyway, let's move on. Oh my gosh, another Sims game. Well, let's already start this. The Sims 4 Island Living! Welcome to Solani, where the sun shines bright and the nights are totally chill. Escape the ordinary and enjoy the laid-back lifestyle surrounded by beaches in the Sims 4 Island Living. Stay tuned! Darn it, I'm sorry. I had to do something different, but come on, The Sims 4, it's been around for decades, and for that type of commentary, it earned it. It so earned it. Alright, let's move on. I'm not interested. Come on, guys. It's not that The Sims is bad. I mean, there's a good reason why it's on the fourth game and they're doing some kind of, like, new IP that's definitely Sims-like. There's a reason why it's been around. It's just not my cup of tea. Anyway, moving on. Digimon, Digital Monster, Digimon the champions. Digimon, Digital Monster, Digimon are the champion. Change into Digital Champion to save the digital world. If anybody remembers that, you get a cookie. Of course I gotta cover this one. Alright, starting the timer. Digimon. Sorry. Okay, moving it back on. Alright, so because of the timer, Digimon survived, coming on PS4. After getting lost on a school trip to Momozuki, Momozuka? I think it's Momozuka, finds himself transported to a world inhabited by ferocious foes and new allies. He was isekai! I mean, Digimon was kind of one of the earliest isekais, once you think about it. Oh my gosh, it was! Or was it Spirited Away, if you really want to be technical? Anyway, join Takuma and his friends as they fight their way back home. Digimon Survive is a hybrid visual novel and tactical RPG set in a mysterious world filled with dangerous monsters and deadly battles that will test your ability to survive. Because Digimon, Digital Monster, Digimon the champion. Sorry, it's a very catchy song. I grew up in that time, of course. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm interested in checking this one. This one I'll check out. Anyway, moving on. That's the fundamental question. Do you want your food to be overcooked or do you want it to be undercooked? I guess it depends on the type of food. Well, I guess it really does depend on the type of food. So I guess I'm defeating the purpose of this game. Overcooked, the first one. All you can eat. PS4, PS5. Okay. Hold on to your chef hats and prepare your appetite for a XXL portion of undercooked magic. I'm sorry, I'm not so. Let's move on. No, like legit, let's move on. I really don't care. Alright, you guys ready for the shortest description ever? Stick Fight the game, PS4. Let's do this. Stick Fight is a physics-based couch/online fighting game where you battle out as the iconic stick figures from the golden age of the internet. Fight it out against your friends or find random sticks from around the world. Very short description, straight to the point, and doesn't really waste my time. I'm gonna pass on it, but you know what? I appreciate them simple. Let's move on to the next clip. Alright, time to cover another one. So, the next game is Clash Artifacts of Chaos, coming out on PS4 PS5. Drawn upon both surreal and punk fantasy influences the world and civilization of Xenozoic. Are you sure it shouldn't be called Xenozoics? Anyway, Xenozoic are breeded with fantastic characters, creatures, and landscape. You play as Pseudo. Really? Pseudo? Wait, really? A master of martial arts who live as a recluse in the strange land of Xenozoic. I feel like it should be Xenozoics. When you cross paths with the boy, that's it. That's that's it. It's called the boy. A small creature whose mysterious powers has affected the attention of Gemini. I'm gonna stop there. Not interested. Let's move on. Killer Frequency. Coming on PS4, PS5. The year is 1987, and as the clock strikes midnight in a small town, Gallows Creek, USA, former big city radio DJ Forrest Nash is live on the air, in which will turn to be the graveyard shift of a lifetime. In this horror comedy, you must solve puzzles to save callers from being hunted down by a mysterious killer. Chills. Well, I figure a game called Paradise Killer would be a perfect metaphor game for a game that's a horror comedy. Huh. I'm gonna check this one out. I know Doc said that it was executed poorly, but the concept was unique. So, I gotta admit, I saw the trailer for this. It didn't really interest me, but hey, let's move on. Alright, so the next game is called Hungry Shark World. Sharky, do. Okay, well, we're gonna stop that bit. I'm not interested. Hungry Shark World. Oh, yeah, that's a very original title. I wonder what this world's about. Hungry Sharks? Oh my gosh! We have actually a shark game. It's called Man-Eater. Not the song, but Man-Eater. And also we have another shark game. It's called Stranded. Well, that's a survival sim. But there's sharks in there. I know there is. And if you really want to kind of like have a shark day, I mean, you can also count Dave the Diver. I feel like there's sharks in there. Actually, retro sharks. In other words, I'm not checking this out. Moving on. Does this count? No, I'm asking a legit question. I mean, does this count as a PlayStation Plus Extra or Premium? Did this game come out on PlayStation Plus Essential? I don't know if it was this year or earlier last year, but I feel like it was this year. Seriously. Wait. Chivalry 2. Coming out on PS4 or PS5. And they say Chivalry's not dead. Well, they made a sequel of it, so I guess it's not dead. Anyway, return to the ultimate medieval battlefield. Chivalry 2 is a multiplayer first-person slasher inspired by epic medieval movie battles. Well, they're not wrong. I actually played it. I actually enjoyed my time with Chivalry 2. Want to go back to it? Just whenever I feel like it. No, I actually would recommend to check this one. This game is fun. Alright, moving on to that's good. Got nothing more to say. Alright, we are finally with the PlayStation Plus Preminum games. So, woo. Alright, so the first game coming out on PSVR 2. This was a game that was talking about word of mouth, and people didn't actually hate this game. Synopsis. Alright, so it's a dual-will, brutal firepower, and surging telekinesis. I mean, isn't that Control too? But just like first person? Well, not first person, third person. Anyway, in this ultimate mind-bending VR action shooter. Okay, you got me intrigued. Unleash your inner anti-hero and evade the twisted subconscious of a notorious enemy of the state. That sounds pretty terrifying. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm kind of actually interested. If I had a PSVR 2, if they actually had some bloody games, I would actually check this one out. I heard some good things. Some pretty good things about this one. I would be interested if I had PSVR 2, but say Levy. I figure in terms of talking about the OG game from the past, we use a vampire game to kind of talk about a game from the past. Well, anyway, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain coming out on PS4, PS5, and Blood Omen 2 coming out on PS4, PS5. I mean, isn't Kain basically a vampire? Okay, well, let's read a little bit of the first game. Okay, so ready yourself for next month's launch of Soul Reaver 1-2 Remastered by discovering the origins of this dark, gothic fantasy franchise with the original PlayStation title, Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. I'm interested. I am actually interested. So, yeah, I am all going to be in I am definitely checking this game out. I'm checking out the first game and I'm checking out the second game because Soul Reaver was on my bucket list of games I wanted to play, but I didn't have the opportunity until next month. Well, not really next month. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much been a minute, but I'm going to talk about. I mean, this is a game that I heard of, I just didn't have the opportunity to play it. Which sucks. I'm kicking myself because. Did I have the opportunity? No, I didn't have the opportunity. I want to check it out. I absolutely want to check out Blood Omen. I do. I absolutely do. That's nothing more to say. I'm interested. That's it. I'm hyped. Alright, cool. Well, Resistance is futile. Well, I guess it's not because, you know, they did like 4 of them if we count the spin-off. But really 3 of them. So I guess Resistance is not futile. Alright, well. Good. Resistance Fall of Man and Resistance 2. These were PS3 titles. So, epic military action and unnerving tension blend together in PS3's 2006 first-person shooter Resistance Fall of Man. And then Resistance 2, initially released in 2008 on PS3, Resistance 2 is a continuation of Insomniac Games' science fiction first-person saga. Yeah, remember when Insomniac Games did Ratchet & Clank and this game too? Yeah, we all tried to remember that, but you know, PlayStation doesn't bring the Resistance series back, and it's one of those series that, sure, okay, it didn't make like a whole lot like, you know, the Ratchet and Clank series that's going strong today, but still, we all want Resistance to be brought back in the forefront. Well, I guess it did, and you know what? I'm happy for it. Now I get to play the first game. I absolutely have played and beaten the second one. And I have played, of course, a good chunk of Resistance Retribution. But, you know, it's just not... Okay, PlayStation. Does that mean you're actually bringing PS3 games? Like, actually, you're pretty legit PS3 games? Are we getting a God of War, the original trilogy? I mean, I guess we could count God of War 3, but it's a remaster in so many at this point. No, give us God of War 1 and 2. The ones we want. The good shit. The good shit. Anyway. So. Alright, so I guess that's the timer. It's been over a minute. Okay, time to go into meta commentary and talk about what I think about it. Or what's the score on this. 7 out of 10. You know what the real winners are? And I can't deny that it's a winner. It's not Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, there's always going to be a Rockstar game, even though everyone has already got it for sales price. Or, I guess you could get the Rockstar subscription. I'm not trying to tell you to get the Rockstar subscription, but most of the good... Well, not the Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't think that's on there. But anyway, the real winners of it in terms of value, Dying Light 2 Stay Human, even though I heard it's not great, it's not better than the sequel, I think that's a winner. Definitely Like a Dragon Ishin, yeah, that's definitely a winner too. In terms of sale price, it doesn't really go into, yeah, that's a real winner. Okay, Sims 4 is crap, MotoGP 24 is crap. Yeah, but the real winners was actually PlayStation Plus Premium. I have to admit, PlayStation Plus Premium was the real winner. I mean, Synapses, the Blood Omen Legacy of Games series, man, that sounds like a cult classic, but I'm willing to check it out. I am absolutely on board on that. And then you bring the Resistance series. That's what we wanted. We all asked for a PS3 title, and if you're going to bring the PS3 title to the PS4 and PS5, yeah, you better be on your A game. Yes! Yeah, wait, hold on. Actually, they didn't clarify. Okay, this was initially released on, like, in 2008. Wait a minute. Now, I'm excited, but wait a minute. PlayStation, are you actually doing the PS3? And finally, as I've been asking for all of this year, are you actually gonna bring the PS3 titles, like a PS3 title, and just steadily give us PS3 titles, but play it so we can download this on the PS4 and PS5? If you're doing this, the Resistant games are a good start. If you commit to this and give us a bunch of PS3 games, just like in the forefront, or if you just do it gradually each month, then I'm gonna be looking forward to the PlayStation Plus Premium. That's what I wanted. You gave us every console, and what I mean is PS1, PS2, PS4, PS5, the PSP even, but you didn't give us PS3 games. That's what I wanted. There are so many PS3 games I wanted to play on my PS5, just to download it, not stream it, download. I want to play Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot on PS3, but on the PS5 that I can download. I don't want to stream it. I want to play it. I want to play that PS3 emulation. I want it so bad. So if you're gonna do that, if you're committed to it, I'm on board. But if you're just doing streaming, damn it, Sony. Anyway, but I feel like it doesn't have the PS4 and PS5. It doesn't say that. Oh crap! Is this gonna be streaming? I hope not. I want the PS3 version to play on the PS5. I want to download it. That would be cool. If you could do that for PS1 games, why can you not do it for PS3 games? I've been asking for it for a long time. If there was like a petition or who am I kidding? It's a company. They don't care about your well-being. That's negative, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, okay, so what do I think about it? Yeah, having the resistant games is a major plus. If we can download it and play it, just to download it, yeah, then I will upgrade to an 8. But for now, 7 out of 10. The Legacy of Kain, and it makes sense to have us play the older games before we play Soul Reaver or whoever buys it. I want to buy it. It looks dope. It does look dope. And it was smart of PlayStation to do Dino Crisis because we all been freaking asking for it for a while. Well, I haven't actually played it, but people have asked. They wanted Dino Crisis to come to PlayStation Premium or any version of a remake to. And I can see why. Dino Crisis is freaking awesome. I can't wait to play the sequel once I finish Dino Crisis 1, but yeah, I can see why people love Capcom's early kind of flagship titles. It's pretty good. It is solid. It is solid. So yeah, PlayStation, please just give us PS3 games. Just let us download it so we can just relive our glory days on the PS3 games. I want it. I want some PS3 titles. I, that would be cool. Alright, so that's what my thoughts are. So now 10. If they are going for it and they're actually going to give us PS3 games that we can download, major win. Major W. I will give it an 8 out of 10. If this is just streaming, okay, well, this is typical Sony. Wasting money on stupid shit like Concord and not giving the fans what they wanted. Unlike Deadpool and Wolverine, where the director gave us what we wanted. They gave us what we wanted. And that's what we want. Isn't that expression, give the people what they want? Yeah, what I want is a PS3 game that I can download. But guys, I've been seeing this song and dance for months now. And is it going to happen? It doesn't feel like it's going to happen. I would like to be blindsided. I would like to be generally surprised that PS3 games are coming. Well, anyway, not going to be streaming for tonight. I just kind of wanted to, of course, let you guys know, hey, these are the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium coming. It's decent, but it's nothing like groundbreaking. It's not like there are some games that are worth the value, but other than what is, yeah, okay. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna leave you guys on. No streaming tonight, as I was just saying. So, of course, I was gonna say have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and whatever time zone you're in. I'll say it slower. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you in the next video game clip. Have a good one, everybody. Yeah, did I do that so like soothing and smooth? Yes, that's intentional. I mean, it's late. All right, well, see you guys in the next clip.